What's the emergency?
Help me.
What's going on?
I'm not sure.
Why are you calling 911?
Pardon me?
Why are you calling 911? What's the emergency?
Okay, never mind.
You don't know why you called 911?
Yes, I do.
Okay, then why did you call?
Okay. Do I have to say right now?
Yes.
Okay, then never mind.
Are you able to talk, or is there someone?
No.
Okay. Are you in danger?
Yes.
Okay. Has someone kidnapped you?
Okay. I don't know.
Does this person know you've called 911?
No.
Okay. Okay, then just pretend like you're talking to your friend, and I'll see if I can't get somebody to help you. Do you know what mile marker you're at?
I'm not sure.
Are you in a truck?
Yes.
Okay.
My sister. She's wanting to know.
And why can't you talk? Are you afraid he's going to hurt you?
Yes.
Okay. Has he already hurt you tonight?
Yes.
Okay. I'm getting help your way. Just stay on the phone, okay?
Okay.
Did he turn the lights off to the car?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, he turned off the lights. Okay, the officer can see you still, so don't worry, okay?
Okay. Oh, get out. Get on your face now. Okay, I'm getting out. Do you understand me? Ma'am, are you okay? Do not move. Put your hands behind your back now.
Are you there?
Yeah.
Are you okay? The officer's got him in custody?
It's a crime shocking everyone. A doting dad accused of stabbing his two youngsters to death with a spearfishing gun. Matthew Coleman appeared to have the perfect life on social media. The 40-year-old dad gushed about his wife, Abby, toddler son, Kaleo, and baby daughter, Roxy. My treasures, he called them. In another post, he writes, thanking God for these three. Coleman also ran a popular surf school in Santa Barbara. There he is just a month ago teaching his 3-year-old how to surf. Baby steps, he happily wrote. And here he calls his 10-month-old my little nugget of glory. But everything took a horrific turn when Matthew Coleman's wife called Santa Barbara police and reported that her husband had suddenly driven away from their home without telling her where he was going. And he had their 2 children with him. Surveillance photos show Coleman checking into a hotel across the border in Mexico with both kids in tow. Here's the timeline. Monday, 2:54 a.m. He leaves his hotel with his kids. 6:33 a.m. He returns, but he's alone. Where are the kids? 9:30 a.m. He checks out and starts his drive back to California. Agents on the alert arrested him at the border, and he reportedly confessed to stabbing both children to death with a spearfishing gun. According to this FBI complaint, he believed his children were going to grow into monsters, and he believed his wife possessed serpent DNA and had passed it to his children. He also told the agents he was enlightened by QAnon and Illuminati conspiracy theories. Mike Rothschild is a QAnon expert and author of The Storm is Upon Us.
The belief in an all-powerful Illuminati, the idea of lizard reptoid people who are controlling things at the highest levels. All of that stuff is intertwined with QAnon because these people really believe that there is an all-powerful structure that is so far above them, that is controlling them.
Santa Barbara County DA Joyce Dudley.
I begin to imagine what it was like for those babies to be stabbed, what it was like for the mother, the father, the grandparents, the neighbors, the kids who attended the surf camp, and it's overwhelmingly sad.
One and only DJ Zan. Hi, I'm Maya. I have prepared a few things to say about Xana. I've actually thought a lot about what to say about my friend Xana, and the truth is I've written this so many times in so many variations that I concluded I could probably go on forever. Xana was a once-in-a-lifetime kind of friend. She was the kind of friend who made you laugh even on your hardest days. Someone who always offered to make you breakfast food, no matter the time. Someone who was always for having a good time. She's the kind of friend you just don't picture a life without because it's so much better having her in it. Xana and I shared a lot of great memories together, and it would be too hard to pick just one, so instead I've decided to share a common reoccurrence with her that always made me smile. Xana didn't know how to cook when I met her, and still hadn't learned even when she lived on her own. But she told me she wanted to learn, so when her and I spent an entire summer together in Moscow, I taught her how to cook chicken enchiladas and chicken with potatoes. These were the essential meals that Xana wanted to learn. So keep in mind, this was also like a year and a half ago, probably, and since then, I have received dozens and dozens of phone calls asking me to come over and help her cook the chicken because she doesn't know what to do with it after it gets in the pan. This was also coupled with frantic FaceTimes, with her showing me all of the chicken enchilada ingredients on her table while she's in the background saying, "Now what?" These calls never failed to make me smile, and some of my very favorite memories have been with Xana, and I am certain I will never have as much fun as I did with her. She is easily one of the best people I've ever met, and I hope heaven knows how lucky it is to have her. I hope they have unlimited chicken enchiladas and blasés on repeat for you, my Xana girl. To say I miss you is an understatement, so instead I'll say I'll carry you with me forever. Okay. Hi, my name is Emily. I was one of Xana's best friends. Xana was such an amazing, ambitious young girl. She was someone every day to the fullest as she could, and has left her mark on this world. I told her how much she meant to me every time we saw each other. She always told me I'll forever be her #1 best friend. Even though we went to different schools, we still made time to see each other. This girl has managed to convince me to drive down to Moscow during a snow blizzard just to see her. How could I say no when she guilt trips me all the time, saying she never gets to see me? She would reintroduce me and then introduce me again to all her college friends as, "This is my best friend. She's Asian," as if they couldn't figure that one out. Xana is someone so special that I'll forever hold so close to my heart. Someone I'll never forget. She left such a big impact on my life and everyone around her. We have talked and planned so much throughout this lifetime. We talked about our dream wedding and how we were going to be each other's bridesmaids. We talked about what kind of moms we were going to be. I always said I wanted 3 kids, and she said she'll probably be the single one and have no kids because she'll be the cool aunt that shows up wine drunk to family gatherings. No matter how much time spent apart, when we saw each other, it's like nothing changed, and we just saw one another yesterday. She always understood me and would stand up for me knowing even if I was in the wrong. She was such a determined girl. She knew she was gonna make it big one day. She told me if she ever got famous, she would bring me along to enjoy that life with her. She always cherished the moments and memories spent with her friends and family. We used to find ourselves in the bathroom crying to each other about how we couldn't live without our family and how much we love them. Life is so unfair and unpredictable. My heart aches knowing I can't see her again in this lifetime. And it tears me apart knowing I can't hug her. So hold those you love closer. Hug them a little tighter and tell them you love them. We'll find justice for you, Ethan, Maddie, and Kaylee. We love you all so much.
Hi, I'm Ella. I met Xana when we first got into our house at Pi-Phi at University of Idaho, and she quickly became one of my best friends. I think we all know that Xana was a very special type of person, not the type of person that many have had the blessing of meeting in their lifetime. What she had was so special, and we all saw it and felt it every day. She cherished every moment she had with any other person, and she cared about her relationships above anything else. And that is the best quality anyone can have of a friend, family member, or girlfriend. And that was one of my favorite things about her. She was just pouring love to everyone, whether it was a close relationship or someone she had just met. I just know I'm going to miss having that. Just being able to sit on the couch, doing absolutely nothing, but having the best time just because you were with and around her. I have so many memories that I hold close to me, and choosing one is hard, but here's one of my favorites. It was at the end of the school year, freshman year. Lots of people had already gone home, and you know, Moscow in the summer, it gets pretty hot. And Xana and I and probably a few friends were sitting in the lounge at our sorority house one morning, and we decided we wanted to go get a kiddie pool to swim in it. So we called around Moscow asking, and we finally found one. And when we went to go pick it up, people that are around saw 2 adult college kids running in the parking lot with a kiddie pool above their heads, screaming, "It's time to swim, let's go." So we shoved it in the back of my car. We grabbed Emily a lot, and we went to Sigma Chi to go swim. It was more sitting and trying to fit all 3 of us in the tiny pool than anything else. And that kiddie pool came center to a lot more memories entering into the school year too. I wanted to share this story because it's not much, but it's about the little things and the spontaneous things. Things that don't seem interesting, but they become the best days of your life because of the people you were around. And a lot of my best days had Xana there. Xana, you are the light of so many lives, and one of the best parts of mine. I'll miss you every day and carry you with me. I love you.
Dawn closes in, slowly reveals what is fake and what is real. The light of the moon on our skin, I feel desire rushing in.
The night of the murders, a 911 call was made at 3:01 a.m. just down the street.
Right here is the home where the 4 University of Idaho students were murdered. And right here is the frat house that Ethan and Xana went to that night. There was a party here. In this field, there was a 911 call at 3:01 a.m. regarding an alcohol-related incident. And look how close this is to the home. It is less than a minute walk. It's very close in proximity. The pathway that leads straight to it. And if I turn around, there is the field.
As of now, the details behind this 911 call are not yet disclosed. It may or may not have anything to do with the murders.